90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 6 spoilers, who's still together? 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 6 has been a wild ride so far. During Season 6, 6 Americans decided to move abroad for love. While some have had smoother transitions than others, all 6 couples have faced some major challenges so far. From living in a cramped van to difficulties finding work, there has been no shortage of chaos on Season 6. While 90-Day Fiancé couples typically don't reveal their current relationship status until the tell-all, we have the scoop on these couples. Thanks to tools like social media, we know which couples from Season 6 are still together. 4 of this season's couples are still going strong, although 2 unfortunately have gone their separate ways since filming. Viewers may be surprised to learn which couples are still together, as some are quite a shock. Here is your official spoiler warning before proceeding to read the news. Shikina and Sarper, still together. Despite a rocky road on Season 6, Shekina Garner and Sarper Guven are still together. The last viewers saw, Shekina packed up her things and left Sarper's home in Turkey. After getting into an argument over a vanity, Shekina claimed Sarper grabbed her phone and even pulled out one of her hair extensions. However, it seems like the couple reconciled shortly after, as they are still going strong according to Shekina's Instagram. Shikina and Sarper have posted many photos and videos together recently. This shows that the couple is still together, as they are new photos and not just old ones that they have reposted from filming. Shekina and Sarper seem as happy as ever and appear to have moved on from the drama they faced during Season 6. Furthermore, Shekina recently confirmed that she was in Turkey with Sarper, when she posted about having trouble getting online during the country's Instagram ban. James and Meitalia, still together. James Solis and Meitalia Tantrai Solis are another chaotic couple from Season 6 fans may be surprised to learn are still together. After Meitalia struggled to adjust to life in the US, James decided to move to her home country of Indonesia. It didn't take long for James to realize that he would struggle to earn a living in his new country. After talking to Meitalia about it, she panicked and had a breakdown in front of James and her parents. The couple also disagree on other important topics, such as having children. While the couple has faced many obstacles during Season 6, it appears they overcame them all. Both James and Meitalia are still all over each other's Instagrams, which indicates they are still together. In both of their bios, James and Meitalia acknowledge that the other is still their partner respectively. Despite running into some intense disagreements during filming, James and Meitalia's marriage is still as solid as ever. Josh and Lily, still together. Josh and Lily are another couple who are still together after The Other Way Season 6. Unlike some of the other couples, Josh and Lily's relationship has been pretty stable. The couple originally got married in the United States, but Josh decided to move to China to start a life there with Lily. Josh and Lily's issues this season have revolved around things like finances and language barriers but haven't been too severe. According to Josh's Instagram account, he and Lily are still together today. Lily is with Josh in his profile picture and he has multiple recent pictures and videos of them posted. Furthermore, Josh alludes to Lily thanking fans for compliments in the comments of one of the videos. It's not a surprise to learn that Josh and Lily are still married, based off of their storyline this season. While they have had a little bit of drama, it isn't as much as some of the other couples. Joanne and Shawn, still together. Joanne Digasu and her husband Shawn were the final couple introduced on Season 6. After meeting through Joanne's psychic medium business, the couple secretly got married in Ireland. 2 years later, neither Joanne nor Shawn have told their loved ones about the marriage. Joanne plans to move to Ireland to start a life there with Shawn, but she needs the approval of her 2 sons first. Shawn, on the other hand, is also waiting to break the news to his 8-year-old daughter at the same time Joanne tells her boys. On Instagram, Joanne and Shawn share a joint account where they have been sharing updates about their story. This suggests that the two are still together and it seems like Joanne has made the move to Ireland. Shared accounts are always strong indicators of couples still being together, as it would be strange to do this after breaking up. Statler and Dempsey, broken up. Statler Riley and Dempsey Wilkinson have had a messy ride on season 6, so it may not come as a shock that they have broken up. The women decided to buy a camper van together and use it to drive around Europe. Statler seemed hesitant about the plan but agreed as she knew it was Dempsey's dream. Currently, in season 6, Statler feels frustrated that she will be working in the van while Dempsey is able to explore after quitting her job. Shortly before season 6 began airing, Statler took to her Instagram account with several incriminating posts about Dempsey. Statler claimed that Dempsey had used her to buy the van, which in turn left her in a ton of debt. It's evident that something bad went down between Statler and Dempsey after filming, but it isn't clear what it was. The former couple has also unfollowed one another on Instagram, further confirming their split. Corona and Ingi, broken up. Corona Blakey and Ingi Hilmer are the other couple from season 6 who are no longer together. After dating for only 4 months, Corona took a leap of faith and moved to Iceland to pursue things with Ingi. While Corona was eager to move the relationship along, Ingi expressed doubts and a desire to take things slow. Recently in season 6, Corona met Ingi's parents, who asked when they would be giving them grandchildren. While Corona welcomed the question, Ingi felt uncomfortable with how fast everything was moving. The first sign of Corona and Ingi's breakup is the fact that they no longer follow one another on Instagram. In addition to that, it appears that Ingi let the cat out of the bag during an interview in Iceland, according to Reddit. During the interview, Ingi revealed that things with Corona didn't work out and that she later moved back to the United States. This isn't much of a shock, considering the slow progression of their relationship on the show. 90 Day Fiancé, the other way ex causes tension in couple's relationship. 90 Day Fiancé, the other way star Sarper Guven is going through some serious relationship drama. The reality star sweating profusely over his girlfriend Shekina Garner's decision to meet an ex who seemingly reached out to her. The ex, who was referred to as Nora, seems like she has a lot of tea to spill, and Guven's reaction indicates that he probably has something to hide. People's exclusive first look at 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 6, Episode 6 revealed Guven looking perplexed while his girlfriend dressed up to go out in Turkey. Upon further inquiry, she reveals that she's on her way to meet his ex, who wanted to discuss details about Sarper Guven's past relationship. Of course, the Turkish personal trainer was not happy about this sudden surprise. The reality star claimed he had maintained transparency about his dating history throughout his relationship with Garner. The American esthetician did not budge and justified her decision in the following words. "I want to know what she has to say. Like, this is my life, and if I'm gonna have a future with you, I have to know about your past more." Guven tried his best to discourage Garner from the idea. He told her that the only reason his ex wants to meet is to drag him through the mud. The reality star even goes as far as remarking that Garner has no idea how Turkish girls tend to exaggerate, and meeting with his ex is definitely going to cause more harm than good. Sarper's reaction only aggravated Shikina's suspicions. Of course, Sarper Guven's reactions only made him sink deeper into quicksand as Shekina Garner's inquisition intensified. Upon further questioning, matters worsened when Guven failed to recall any details about his relationship with this ex. Garner justified that Nora's messages stood out because she alleged that the duo had an actual relationship. One can see why Shekina Garner decided to take the risk and meet up with her boyfriend's ex, given that Guven has had a reputation for being a player in the past. In the 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 6 premiere, the Turkish personal trainer revealed that he has slept with over 2,500 women. However, he also maintained that he has changed since then and stays 110% faithful to Garner now. Later in the same episode, Sarper Guven comments on how his colorful past has made Garner wildly possessive of him. Some of the rules she has in place for him have also allegedly landed him in financial distress, where she had insisted that he get rid of his female clientele, who accounted for 90% of his business. Although he had been understanding of her concerns, Guven shared that things were getting out of hand during a confessional, saying, "I changed so much, for her, but she still wants more." 90 Day Fiancé fans think Shekina Garner has this syndrome. 90 Day Fiancé star Shekina Garner continues to raise questions about how she treats her boyfriend, Sarper despite his past. Sarper has been open about his history of sleeping with over 2,500 women. But it didn't seem to bother Shekina, who instead defended him in one of her recent interviews. This made some Reddit users speculate if she was suffering from a certain type of syndrome. 90 Day Fiancé, Shekina Garner defends Sarper. Shekina recently made headlines after she was interviewed while traveling around Los Angeles. The 90 Day Fiancé star was asked about the criticism Sarper has been receiving for his past. According to Shekina, she knows that what her boyfriend did was terrible. But she thinks people shouldn't be slut-shaming him and judging a person based on their body count. However, some Reddit users think Shekina may be dealing with a mental problem because of how she continues to support Sarper. Why fans think Shekina has this syndrome? Some Redditors discussed why Shekina may have a certain type of syndrome. According to the poster, the 90 Day Fiancé star may be suffering from Stockholm Syndrome because she seemingly acts blindly despite all her partner's toxic traits. Others agreed and pointed out how Shekina Garner appears to like being controlled by Sarper to the point that she lets him pick how her nose would look for her upcoming surgery. They both just have a bimbo fetish. Personally, I think she is just so obsessed with her appearance and she finally found someone who is just as obsessed with appearances. I think they're so lame that it's their only shared hobby to always be fixing something. Didn't Shekina grow up Amish where women are subservient to men? Some people who grew up with overbearing and/or controlling parents can literally be lost in life and always look for a partner to tell them what to do. I don't know, but him designing her nose is wild AF. 90 Day Fiancé, Shekina Garner's transformation journey. Shekina has been proudly sharing her transformation journey over the years. Another Reddit thread even shared a collage photo featuring the changes she has made to her face. Many were surprised by how the 90 Day Fiancé star looked like a totally different person before all the cosmetic procedures. Others even think that she looked way prettier back then. But it seems Shekina Garner has no plans to stop with the modifications anytime soon. 90 Day Fiancé Shekina Garner defends cheating partner? 90 Day Fiancé stars Shekina Garner and Sarper are some of the most complicated couples in the franchise today. Many viewers think there's a lot of things the two should work on. But it seems they're prioritizing things that won't help their relationship. Shekina even revealed during the latest episode that her boyfriend will be the one who's going to design her nose. Not many people trust Sarper due to his background, especially when it comes to loyalty. However, it seems Shekina had enough and defended her partner despite his past. Keep reading to see her shocking statements. 90 Day Fiancé. Shekina Garner lets Sarper decide on her new nose. During the latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 8, Shekina revealed her plans to have a nose job. She told her friends about it before adding that her boyfriend, Sarper, would be the one to decide how her nose would look. Shekina's friends were stunned by her revelation. One of them even said, "I haven't met this guy who's a stripper who slept with 2,500 people. I'm supposed to sit here and act like it's no big deal?" But it seems she had already made the final decision. Shekina defends cheating partner? Shekina also opened up about the hate Sarper has been receiving due to his past of sleeping with over 2,500 women. According to the 90 Day Fiancé star, she knows that what her boyfriend did was terrible. But she's impressed that he's very open and honest about it. Shekina Garner later said that people shouldn't judge Sarper for his past, adding that it's starting to look like they're slut-shaming him. Shekina also said that people shouldn't criticize a person based on their body count, implying that she's on her boyfriend's side amid all the online hate. 90 Day Fiancé, Shekina Garner shares life in Turkey. During the same interview, Shekina revealed that she now lives in Turkey, and she's only in Los Angeles for a short period of time. According to the 90 Day Fiancé star, residents of Los Angeles shouldn't complain about the traffic they're experiencing, as things are much worse in Turkey. Shekina Garner of 90 Day fame shares the truth behind her finances. One look at Shekina Garner, 42, and her Turkish boyfriend, Sarper Juvan, 44, and you can tell they clearly put some work into their appearance. Makes sense, given that Sarper is a personal trainer. In Season 5 of 90 Day, The Other Way, fans watched as Sarper kept meticulous track of Shekina's weight, asking her to get on a scale in front of him on camera. This season, they've taken things to a brand new level with Sarper designing a new nose for Shekina's face. I can see why it sounds crazy. I mean, he's a man and I guess typically we wouldn't think that a guy would know what we need as women in terms of, like, beauty things, but he has a real eye for it, said the Los Angeles-based esthetician. I mean, he told me I should cut my hair to look more flattering with my face, she said of her new, shorter haircut. He even does my makeup sometimes. He'll come and do all the finishing touches. I'll come out and he'll be like, "You look so pretty, but I just want to do a little thing here and there," she explained further. And he'll do little touches. He knows what looks good. And so I trusted him. The couple shocked 90 Day, The Other Way fans this season with explosive arguments, RIP to Sarper's glass bottle shrine, controversial opinions, and the nose job. Parade sat down with Shekina after the season began airing to get the scoop on her relationship and how exactly she came to allow him to design her new nose. While some, including Shekina's own friends, thought that allowing someone who is not a trained plastic surgeon to design her nose was a bit nuts, the couple does stick to traditional gender roles in their relationship. I decided early on in the relationship, as the woman, I don't really care for the fact that I'm the one coming to him all the time, she told Parade. That made me feel like I was stepping out of my feminine role and being more masculine, the pursuer, you know, I'm going to Turkey. He's never coming to the US to be with me, and I thought he needs to always pay for my flights. He said, I will do that. And so he always has. Sarper doesn't simply foot the bill for Shekina's flights. He covers everything for her. I've never paid for anything when I'm with Sarper. When I am in Turkey, I say